If information is only stored in variables in a computer's memory, it will be invisible to the user. To make results visible, the program must output this information to an external destination. The most common output device is the monitor, where users can instantly see the results on their computer or another type of screen, such as a phone, a gaming console, or even a large digital billboard. Alternatively, output can go to devices that create something physical, like a printer or a store's checkout register that display results on paper, or a 3D printer that creates a tangible object. Another option for output is saving the information to a file on the computer. This method is beneficial because it creates a permanent record that can be accessed at any time. It also makes the results portable, so they can be easily shared by email, uploaded to the cloud, or transferred via an external drive. While the technical process of moving data from memory to an output device can be complex, programming languages simplify this process with built-in statements for common types of output, such as displaying text on the computer's monitor or saving information to a file. For now, we'll focus on displaying output on the monitor, which is usually the default destination for program output.
Most programming languages provide a print or similar statement for displaying output on the monitor. In this statement, you can include both literal values, like specific strings or numbers, and variable names to display their values. In some languages, values to be output are separated by commas within the print statement, while in others, you may need to combine them into a single string using concatenation. Many languages also offer options to control the appearance of output. For instance, you might format the display by adding tabs or adjusting the number of decimal places shown for numeric values. There are also ways to control where and how output appears, such as deciding whether information is displayed on the same line or on a new line.
No matter which language or output method you are using, it's essential to output any necessary information before the program finishes running. When you're translating a problem description into code, understanding what needs to be output is key because it guides you on what calculations or data manipulations are needed to produce the desired results. It is very important to meet any requirements or expectations regarding the program output. These requirements can include what information should be output, the expected types of those values, the format of the data, the order of the information, the requirements in terms of separating or spacing the output, and also if any labeling or textual information is needed to explain the meaning of the output. The same results may have very different output requirements based on the context in which it will be used. For example, assume your program is conducting a survey of teacher salaries, and it calculated the average years of service and average salary of teachers in a school district, and the data will be included in a report to a school board. The requirements may stipulate that the output has a title and each piece of data is on its own line, with the average years of service first. Both should be clearly labeled. The years of service are to be displayed as a real number with 1 decimal place, and the average salary should be displayed with 2 decimal places and a $sign. Alternatively, the same data may need to be output to a file that will be used by another program. That program may expect both pieces of data to be on the same line, represented as real numbers with 2 decimal places and comma separated. If those requirements are not met, the other program will not be able to use the data. As can be seen, the same information can have very different output requirements if needed for different purposes. So, make sure that you clearly understand the output requirements of your problem and that your program is designed to meet all of the output requirements.
Be sure to check out the output statements and formatting options available in your programming language in order to achieve the output requirements of your problem.
Now let's review our key points. Understanding a problem's output requirements is key to understanding what your program needs to accomplish in order to solve the problem. Output statements are used to display information and variable contents for the program user. Files provide a permanent and portable way to preserve the output of a program. Program languages provide a variety of statements to format and display output to a variety of devices. And finally, make sure your output fulfills the requirements and expectations of the problem you are solving, both in terms of the data your program generates and the format of the data it outputs.